I'm Bruce McConachie. I'm the Head of Industry Development for Quality Meat Scotland. What we're doing today is part of a work stream about improving productivity and profitability, which is our main driver through the Industry Development team. And it's about basically giving people the tools to feel confident about growing their businesses and developing their businesses, and ultimately making money through efficiency, making money through productivity, and making sure that they understand the entire supply chain and really how to capitalise on their place within the supply chain. Today, I hope people take away overall a sense of optimism, but they understand that a lot of the work that we do at QMS is about giving people resources and tools to help them plan their businesses a little bit better, to take a step back, to ask themselves questions: am I doing the right thing? Am I responding to what the market wants?
Hi, I'm Scott Chapman. Been working here today on behalf of Aberdeen and Northern Marks. I'm an auctioneer here at Thainstone and I head up the sales at Coybury and Caithness. We were asked along here today to discuss the marketing of stock. So I discussed presentation, I discussed lot sizes, I discussed when would be the right time to sell different classes of stock, and I discussed the marketing properly of your stock. Basically, I wanted to try and get across that this is what we're here for, this is what our professional team's here for, is to help and advise your business and how to market your stock properly. I would like to say to any of the farmers that were here today is the point I was trying to get across is we are here to help, and don't be afraid to pick up the phone. The phone's a two-way thing. Pick up the phone, we'll be there, we'll discuss, we'll help, we'll tell you what the market's doing, and if we feel we could help you get more out of your stock, we'll give that advice where we can.
Hi, my name's Fiona Crowden. I work for SRUC as a veterinary investigation officer, so I work in the vet lab. In my spare time, I'm a high performance coach for a performance programme with British Shooting. So at the vet lab, we're there for when farmers are experiencing unexplained losses, and we're there to investigate that. So they bring their fallen stock to us, and we do postmortems, investigate what's going on, and hopefully help them bring about a resolution to the problem they're having. So today I'm trying to bring my two worlds together, from performance sport and health planning and veterinary medicine. So we're really talking about kind of goals planning and health planning within the kind of context of their own farms and their own systems. I'd hope people leave with a little bit more understanding about what they're doing, why they're doing it, how that fits into the market value and profitability ultimately, and then thinking about how planning can help them achieve what they want to achieve. The main thing is just to take the time to plan. Farmers are busy, they have a lot of demands on their time, but taking the time and finding the time to sit down and really think about what they're doing, why they're doing it, and how they can do that a little bit better is just going to be incredibly valuable for them.
I'm Neil McGowan. I'm from Inshich Farm, which is down just above Ayliffe. We farm a couple of hundred cows there, mostly ling cows and some Simmentals. I've been in Thainstone today at this Building Better Beef event for QMS. My remit today was to talk about building the suckler herd, or building your herd. We've been discussing cows, what a cow should be, and it was a lesson I learned from my grandfather, was that a cow's to work somewhere between the ideal butcher's animal and the ideal cow. You need to find your own place on that line. We've all got different markets and we've all got our own different environments as well, whatever's specifically happening in our own farm. But we need to think about where we want to be between our ideal market and our ideal cow. I hope folk take away a little bit about how they look at their own cows. I would hope somebody maybe would look at their cows differently and decide to pick replacements out of the cows that are really making their herd tick. So, practical tips to start now, I guess, is just work out some of the metrics that you've got in your herd and just keep an eye on them as the year goes on, and start trying to work out where you're doing well and where you're not, and where you could improve. Use that to help pick the cows that will take you to where you need to be, I suppose.
So I'm Lorna Shaw and I'm a beef and sheep nutritionist working for SAC Consulting based out of their Perth office. Today I'm focusing on store to finish or growing to finishing animals and how we can best get them ready for the market. So kind of taking us on a little bit of a journey today on how we can best get cattle from the point of weaning right to the point of sale or slaughter, and make sure that we're optimising carcass conformation, weight gain and profitability and margin at the end of the day across the board. So thinking about nutrition and how we can optimise that. Hope that their takeaways are that we need to be thinking about slow and steady transitioning. So if we were buying store cattle, we need to really be thinking about what they've been eating before and making sure we're keeping that transition steady. If we kind of do things too fast, especially even just swapping diets, we're kind of setting ourselves back on that road and holding ourselves back from reaching that end goal as fast as possible. Also thinking about what's going in the ration. So I think I say this every time, but forage analysis, we need to know what the base of the ration is to make sure we're balancing properly. And then also just thinking about the animal's requirements at stage of production as well. So when we're getting towards finish, we're really looking to try and reduce protein, optimise starch, optimise energy, just to get that final fat cover on. Whereas growth, we're trying to build frame. We're still growing bone, we're still developing muscle, so we're requiring a bit more protein. So really adapting diets to make sure we're best meeting the needs of the animal at the point we're feeding them.